Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to teach how you can achieve a flawless foundation finish. So if you like this look, then please continue to watch. You'll pick your primer depending on the skin type that you have, whether that's dry or oily or combination. For me, I have really dry skin, so I have to make sure that it's hydrated really well for my foundation to look flawless. So I've already gone ahead and applied my eye cream as well as my moisturizer and even a face oil. I have to do those three things for my face to be really nice and moisturized, and then even on top of that, I actually have to go in with primers. So when I'm actually picking out primers, I am looking for moisture-enriched primers to really put the moisture into my skin so my foundation just looks nice and smooth. My all-time favorite is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer, and then I also like the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I think it is what it's called. And then as well as like a face spray. So I like this one, the Caudalie one. I've used this in my last few videos. This really is hydrating. I love it. It's the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, so I highly recommend this one as well as the Makeup Forever Nourishing Primer. Now depending on if you have large pores, you're also going to want to apply a pore minimizing primer as well. The Tarte Clean Slate is a great one. As well as the Milk Makeup, and I think this is called the Blur Stick. This is really nice, as well as the Tarte one. I've noticed like when I apply this just around the pores do just seem like they have gone away, they're blurred out. I tend to do like a three-step primer, so a moisturizing one, a pore minimizing one, and then a face spray. You don't have to do that, but that's just the way I do it. You can always do whatever looks best on you. So I'm going to take about a pea size of the Makeup Forever primer, and I'm almost out of it. So I'm going to take about a pea size, like about that much, and apply it all over my face. You can even pat your skin to really get it into your pores. I don't usually do this though, but you can if you want, if you have time. Okay, now it's nice and tacky. Okay, then after that, I'm going to go in with the second primer. So I'm using the Clean Slate one by Tarte. Just grabbing a little bit on the back of my nail to kind of scrape it out, and then applying it right there. Then after that, I will go ahead and spray my face with the Beauty Elixir. Hold your breath for like 30 seconds while everything kind of just settles. Okay, and you can really see the face looks nice and moisturized, glowy, and we are ready for a foundation routine. Now I wait about 30 seconds in between for the primers to get tacky. That way when you apply the foundation on, it really adheres to the skin nicely. So I'm just going to, I've waited 30 seconds, I've fanned it down, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation first. For today's look, I am using the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Stick Foundation. This is my favorite foundation. The reason why is, one, because of the color. The color is pretty close to my skin tone, as well as the finish of it. It's nice, radiant moisturized, as well as medium to full coverage. It's buildable, and it does not look cakey at all. I don't like a cakey finish, so this is really nice, full coverage, radiant. And then also apply it just on my neck. So the way that I normally blend my foundation now is with a brush. I've recently started using this one, the It Cosmetics one, just because it's dual-sided. I have the smaller one just to kind of go around this area right here, and then I have the larger one to blend everything out on my face as well, and then I have my tried and trusted Tarte buffing brush. This is like if I'm in a hurry, or this is just like been my regular. I've been using this since it came out. I think it does a great job in blending out your foundation and really giving you a really flawless finish. So I recommend this one. This one I like as well. And then if I have time, I'll definitely go in with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. You can either blend everything out and then go in with this just to kind of set everything in and give it a really nice finish. I think for today's tutorial, I'll probably do that. I'll use the Beauty Blender so that you guys can see what it looks like. So going in with my Tarte blending brush, and just like in large circular motions. So with this brush, I kind of hold it closer to this part right here. I don't hold it from back here. Okay, and then see, like for this area, a smaller brush like this is great for blending out your forehead. Because the big one, I'll just show, like it's all over your forehead, which is not what you want. Because you're not going to get that nice blend. So you'll just take the smaller one and blend it out here. Another great alternative to the IT Cosmetics one is the Morphe one. It's the E8 one. It's right here. And see how it just fits beautifully in like this area right here. Now we'll go in with the damp Beauty Blender and just really make sure everything is blended out. So this side, just like against your nose. It's really nice when you see this because it's like you're really blending everything into the skin. And then when you're on your forehead, you just stipple it up. So don't bring it down, but just upward motions. That way you get everything on your hairline as well, it's covered. So that's it for our foundation. Now for our concealer, I'm going to use the Nars Medium 1 Custard Concealer. For the concealer, I have 3 brushes that I use, as well as the Beauty Blender to really get that nice concealer, to get that really nice coverage. So I first go in with my Morphe M705 brush, but you can go in with any synthetic brush. And I take a fair amount of the product. And then I just place it right into my eye, starting from the inner corner of my eye, really close to the waterline, and then drag the product out and then downward like so. Now this Morphe MB24 is great for getting in the inner corner right there. It's the perfect size for making sure this area is also covered, as well as really close to the lash line. Okay, then you go in with your third blending brush. Really blend everything out. I've just applied some lip gloss from the Christine Dominique line from the Lemonade collection. I think it's called Peach. So just put that on my lip gloss, just on my lips, just so it adds a little bit of color. Also, depending on your skin type, if you have oily skin, you might want to try the Laura Mercier translucent powder. That's great for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I think it also works. Like, it's a multi-skin type translucent powder. It works fine on me. I have dry skin again. I've mentioned that earlier. And then I also like the Huda Beauty one. The color that I have is Pound Cake. And then the other one that I have here is the Laura Mercier translucent glow powder. I've heard it has a nice glow to it, but I don't know if I want to use it under my eyes. So I think I'm going to hold off on this and I'll go in with the Huda Beauty one. So if you know that you're going to be out all day and you have oily skin or oily under eye area, the trick to making sure that your concealer stays put, doesn't crease up on you, is taking a powder puff, folding it in half like a little taco, and then dipping it into powder like so. Okay, just dabbing off some extra, and then patting it right under your eye area. Okay, and then you just want to apply the powder where you know you're gonna get oily. So around your nose, on your chin. For me, it's on my chin. Can you see the glow that the foundation gives? It's so pretty. You can take whatever brush you want to wipe away the extra. I'm just gonna take the Huda Beauty one and wipe it away. To wipe away the powder from your jawline area, just take a big powder brush. And then also, I forgot, if you are going out, make sure that you do set your neck as well, because otherwise it is going to crease up and it's just not going to be pretty. Okay. I recently have gotten into brightening powders. The one that I'm using, that I'm trying to open, is the Caudalie Beauty one. Come on, open. I really wish they made this easier to open, because I actually just dug my nail into it by accident as I was opening it. So please work on the packaging of this because you don't want your product to be wasted. So I'm going to take the same MAC 133 brush, grab a little bit of brightening powder. You can use any brightening powder, even the one by NYX, and you just want to place it right under your eye. The reason why I like to look down and apply my powder is because when you do that, your eyeballs go up and this area then becomes smooth. Versus if I just went like that, then you see the lines like starting to crease up right here. And then your powder isn't really going to set nicely. You just want to look down and apply the powder there. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes, and then I will come back and we will finish up the face. Alright, so I've gone ahead and finished up my eyes, and now I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. I'm going to start off with contouring my face. So just starting off with my Smashbox contour pencils. And then I'll blend it out. Then taking the MAC 130 brush, I'm going to blend out my cream contour. You can always use a beauty blender, but I'm just used to this. Then taking my contour powder to set the cream, I'm going to place that right over it. I'm going in with the Kate Von D contour palette in the middle color right there. I'm going to take a powder brush, just blend away the contour a little bit, give it more of a diffused look. I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light on a Japanese brush. And this is actually my first time using it, so we'll see how it comes out. And it is definitely adding a nice luminous finish to it. I think that goes really nicely with our eyes. Then taking the Huda brush with the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Powder, dabbing it in, and then I'm going to clean up my contour line right there. And since I'm not going anywhere right now, it's 10 p.m. at night, I'm going to go ahead and wipe away the powder. Now, if you were going out, you could definitely bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes, 5 minutes even. Gosh, look, I love just cleaning up that area. It just always gives such a nice finish to your face. Then I'm going to contour my nose, so I'm going in with a Sigma Buff and Blend brush. It's an E39. And I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Light for my nose. This is my all-time favorite contour for the nose. Then I always like to use my fingers, clean it up. Also take your small powder brush, just kind of go over it. Going in with a cream blush first. It is the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks on a little synthetic brush. Apply that right there. So, have you guys tried out any cream blushes that you really like? And if you have, then leave them down below, because I am always on the hunt for a nice cream blush. After my YSL ones, I really haven't found like the perfect one, and I would actually love to do a collaboration with a makeup company to come out with cream blushes. That would be my dream. That looks really nice. So I think the bronzer as well as the foundation and everything put together is very luminous. I'm going to set the cream blush with Warm Soul by MAC across my face to really just add more of like that little rosy flesh color to your skin. Now it's time for highlighter. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Do You drops. I've just placed a pump right on the back of my hand. I'm going to take it with a synthetic brush. It is a Morphe R30. High points of your cheek. Now, if you want, you can take your damp beauty blender this side, so the opposite side of the pointy, and just start to blend out that cream product that you just placed. It's blending out really, really nicely. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. Do you ever do a makeup trick and then after you do it and you're like, oh my gosh, that came out so nice? That's me today. I'm going in with a powder highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills, So Hollywood, on my favorite Morphe M510 brush. For the lips, I'm debating what I want to do because I kind of like the lip gloss. I think this look really just turned out to be more of a fresh look.
Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it.
Alright, well, that completes today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know if you try this foundation routine out, how it turns out for you. Don't forget to thumbs this video up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram page, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Love you guys so much. Bye!